Well, the onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the San Francisco 49ers. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Okay, ready? Get ready! 19!
Here's Ward to throw right away. Man open left side, it's Williams. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
It's like,
an unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but
if he doesn't hold at least 3 times a game, he's not trying. He's not trying hard. But, bro, Matthew, I don't think he held this much as a fucking left tackle, bro, as a tackle compared to a fucking guard.
1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Right to the air goes Ward. And that one off the mark.
How do you miss that? How do you miss that?
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls complete.
How do you miss that?
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Ward now working out of the gun. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely.
Yeah, I'm sorry. He should not be in. He should not be my starter. He should not be my starter.
First drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. To throw is Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
Ready. Here we go.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Second and 5. They run it again with Williams. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? You look at this Niner defense. And they're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
Definitely going to need to be physical with these receivers, whether that's right at the line of scrimmage trying to jam them and bump them off their routes, or when the ball arrives and you go ahead and put your shoulder into them and try and knock it loose.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3. They go play action with Ward. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he is caught. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
They fake the handoff. Now Ward. Wide open receiver complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run here with a rookie. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Rams get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag, and they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. He takes this near the 25, just a little past there. Call it the 26. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, it's complete. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and now off play action, it's Purdy. An off-balance throw there.
That should have been a fumble.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Purdy. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th. And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice.
I'm trying to figure out how in the fuck does he get.
It's not a make or break. It was, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Throwing is Ward. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Here is 3rd down and 4.
Ward.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Looking now, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. On the ground, it's James. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The Niners at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They felt they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room. But they do have to start winning some games.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Now Purdy. Now flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
He's not even passing.
Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle.
Oh, you got to make that fucking tackle. God.
How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
They run it with James. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They could probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Purdy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
3rd and 3. Purdy looking to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Rams will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Second down and 6 now. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That one down the field for Ferguson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
The Rams on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Ward. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Ward again. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll get about 6 here before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
19 Tiger.
Now Ward. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how the fuck he got back there.
Going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at the 34. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. Here's James. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Now, we all know that an offense coordinator and a quarterback, they're aligned at the hip. But when you've got a runner who can get you that kind of yardage, that guy's invaluable.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Purdy now to throw. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Micah Parsons. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Third and 19. Purdy from the gun.
Fuck out of here.
This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with a throw to the safety valve, and it's 4th down.
You see the auto flipping, you snap the ball.
2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And that kick will go out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Throwing now, Ward.
Screen play set up for Williams.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
And now they'll shift things around. To throw, here's Ward.
Finding Williams once more, complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Off the play fake, Ward. That one down the field for Ferguson. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
He just doesn't go for the ball.
They just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room. They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Niners are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
He just doesn't jump for the ball.
Be good with the extra point.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Okay.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22.
I had so many people up on that interception. I try to force it to the seams, and he doesn't even jump for the fucking ball.
Yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. That one complete to the get. Second down and 6 now from the 26. Play action now. Ward.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
Looking to throw. More.
Where's...
The throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here comes the Rams punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now a hit and a loose football.
Yo, get the...
Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown.
Brandon, as soon as he touched it, everyone came out of their seat. A big punt return can not only electrify a crowd, it can really excite and energize a team.
Now Moody for the PAT.
All those people by the ball, and nobody could pick it up.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Nobody could pick it up.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
All those people right there, and nobody could pick it up, bro.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line can play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Throwing here, Purdy. And this throwing
I knew that was coming.
The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Out of the gun, Purdy.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. James trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Second and 10. Back to throw, Purdy.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Let me get that.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, There's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the 49ers go up by 2 touchdowns. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little cushion.
Bro, how do you miss that fucking tackle, bro?
Them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now 21-7.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free possession game.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 38.
Play fake. Here's Ward. A short one there, caught by Likely.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Play action. It's Ward. No hesitation, goes right back to Likely.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
To throw is Ward.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. From 3 yards out.
And the Rams have cut it back within a score.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Better make that fucking tackle after you missed the last one.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10.
Purdy
connects with Kittle underneath. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Because I know that play was coming. Give me the fucking pick. Oh, my goodness. I knew that fucking play was coming.
They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Back to throw. Purdy. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Now stopped him in his tracks. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Christian McCaffrey unable to get to the marker. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last.
Y'all got to give me something, bro. Like,
they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes.
Y'all got to give me something, bro. It's too many people over there.
Execute better, and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Throwing is Ward. And that falls
bro, just
incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which
bro,
side has been the more
just
physical
throw
one.
it like he has so.
And here's another example on that last play.
Ward. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. A 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And
I needed fucking points on that, bro.
1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, They need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Now Purdy. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this across the 40.
Let me get there.
6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. And defensively, they were in some coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Purdy. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time.
Nice example there.
Purdy has the quickest release.
Needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Up the middle they go. James. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. And this offense on 3rd down today, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This time it's 3rd and 3. Purdy looking to throw. Throw left side complete. That's James. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Like, nobody wants to make a play on fucking third down.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. 3rd and goal from just outside the 10. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. And 3 yards on the carry there as his defense holds strong and takes it to 4th and goal. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 3. Here's Ward. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. But found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
To throw is Ward from the gun on 3rd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now they'll audible to something else. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 5. From the gun, Ward. That one complete to Ligon. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now Ward. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he's brought down to the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10. The slot man in motion right.
From the gun, here's Ward.
And it's caught.
And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Williams is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Sometimes offensive you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10
at their own 28-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now they've got to get things to the finish line. And that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
Now 2nd and 5. Purdy now to throw.
Yo, get the... How? Like, get the fuck out.
Past the 45 before being tackled. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're
like, come on, bro. My fucking best cornerback, bro.
Look for like, 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
They'll run on 1st down. It's James. Yeah, boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Thank you. Finally, he made some fucking play.
And the Rams are right back in this football game.
Fucking best corner, fucking better than all your receivers you have.
This is 1st and 10. Throwing now, Ward. Pass complete there to Nakua.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
Here's 2nd down.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here.
He'll look to throw.
He'll drop this down to Williams.
Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
Here's second down and 3.
Let's go now. Buffalo leading. Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw.
Why? He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to jump. Oh my goodness, he doesn't have to jump. But the pass just it forces him to jump. He's
got to catch in that spot.
Well, the faithful in full roar here in Santa Clara. This is third down.
He's back to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That incompletion reality
make the fucking catch,
right
Brody.
in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Fairbairn able to put this
Make the fucking catch, man.
A little more than a minute to go.
Fucking.
We are on time. So a big kick to get this back to even. Yet now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get it to overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
They'll come up first and 10 here. Here's Purdy to throw.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, it's James. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
Here comes second down. Purdy to throw.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
Well, this defense needing a stop here. Got to have it. 3rd and 9.
Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Here's 3rd and 9. Throwing, Purdy.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A 40-yard punt, no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw, here's Ward. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Ward. And this is going to be intercepted. And to the 43. So down inside the 45
it don't
to the
matter.
43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
So it all comes down to the right foot of Jake Moody. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This from long, very long range. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. And that changes everything here in OT. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So it's the Rams who are going to get the football first as we are back underway here in overtime. And he returns this to the 22. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it would quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And this one is
Fuck out of here. You got to make that play.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because
you got to make that play fucking
in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. Looking to throw. More. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Ward. That is caught. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
Fuck, I got it set to no audible.
Not liking the look, they'll change the play. Throwing again here, Ward. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him.
Just take it out this no huddle shit.
And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they said, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
I'm just trying to figure out the whole fucking...
athleticism we see from these guys on the field. How about the intelligence as well? He recognized that there was a screen pass on that one, broke off his pass rush, and got back to tackle the running back. That's great scouting and great reaction.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 28. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
18 Cardinal.
To throw is Ward. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson.
Thank you. Thank you. Because, Lord.
It's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime.
And there's a situation where as a tight end, once he gets that end zone in his sights, he's not going to back down from anyone.
But Purdy can make all the quick throws and he won't.
Running through contact. That's totally fine by him.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Back to throw, Purdy. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. Second down now. Purdy. And that throw incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. And the Rams are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So it's the Rams here to take home the W, and it was all thanks to the play of their veteran quarterback.
Yeah, I thought this defense just didn't have an answer for him all